look at all of these roots. So here, we've got some brassica roots. Look at them. More brassica roots. I think these are all kale on this side. And then here, we've got some oregano. Here, more of that oregano, and you can see the different rooting structures of that. We'll go further down and get to see the taproot of the brassica eventually, but look at the very fine, fibrous netting structure of the oregano. And now, next to it, it looks similar, as if you just enlarged the same pattern. Reasonably closely related. This one's mint. This is a chocolate mint. Well, then right here, we've got a red veined sorrel. So that's a dock or knotweed, buckwheat family. It's gonna be producing a really long taproot that will just go down and down forever. Okay. So you can see that I've actually split that one in 2 bits there, but it would have kept going all the way down to the bottom. This is a perennial though, so I'll just break it off at the top here. Now I have this to replant later. Put that in my pile of uprooted plants. And if you come into this barrel with me, you can see that here's this red veined sorrel again. It had been coming out of a port in the second row, like second row from the bottom here, and it's already within less than a year put its roots all the way into the soil system below. Really cool. Yeah, this is an example of brassica root, and the way that I was able to identify it as brassica root as the first time was by its sharp, unforgettable, intense horseradishy smell, and that's what brassica roots smell like. But it's quite a unique looking root. It's very different from the mint. See how it's hairy all along the length of it, whereas the mint has these nodes. It's very straight and tubular compared to the more netting oregano. Now if you compare this to an older, larger bit of the brassica, it's quite interesting. There's a lot to learn just by digging into the soil below. And look, the whole soil system, all of this white stuff, these are fine roots that have just been torn apart when I've been ripping the tower out. Some of them are potentially mint or oregano-y. Some of them maybe are more brassica-y. This is the brassica root structure. Now as we go down, see how it's woody at the top. Further down, you can see, there it is. Same type of root. Yeah, and so as I'm digging in the soil here, I'm not just smelling the one brassica root, I'm also smelling the mint roots. It smells like mint and oregano and sage, and it's an extremely intense olfactory experience. Ooh, it's not gonna come through on both sides. This brassica is still alive. Okay, if we break it here, it'll come through. We make it. You'll have to stay tuned to see if this brassica survives its adventure from Todd to Germ.